for
Yeah.
for Liberty. Sometimes you see after a big game, maybe a team that wasn't very happy with the draft decides to change something up, but it's not going to be the drafter, and LGP is going for Mirana Visage. So solid picks, and as the Zoot prediction confirms, Mirana picked or banned in every game in South African Dota.
Yep, that's absolutely it. And last time around it was Energy though who removed it. And I think that Liberty might regret not removing it, to be honest, because it actually seems to be everyone who plays Mirana in competitive Dota in South Africa just seems to be really well versed at it, and I think just seems to be a constant threat at the moment. But of course, there are some also other pretty critical bans going on.
Yeah, Mirana's one of Zeus's signature heroes actually. Like he's been playing that hero even when it fell out of the meta game.
Mm-hmm.
He missioned on, he trucked on, and he played that hero like till it died. At the DGC event, he had some of the best arrows. Like I think, like you could make an arrow video of the games that he played with us.
Nice. Well, the OD actually getting first ban. We see that in the second ban phase.
It is a hero that Shanks likes to play, and two of the bans thus far have been targeting the mid. So I wouldn't be surprised to see the final ban actually also targeting the mid in some way.
Fair dues, but Veno and Nyx, two heroes that were played on Liberty last time round. I'm guessing it's going to be same people playing them as well. Super Fancy on Nyx and Impact on the Veno.
I think we could also see this Nyx moving into the offlane once again. That's not like that's not a good. But I can say that Visage is most likely going to be played by Zero, because LGP does the support is he's always been a Dota player. Zero played StarCraft for a long time, so his micro with the familiars, I think at least in his eyes, will be a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
And we got Klitzy Bananas has got this Life Stealer, and Clockwork being picked up, that's going to be in the hands of random hero. So Mirana, possibly going to be a mid hero or a support hero. I'm not 100% sure at the moment. In either regard, the ban was the Bane, the final ban by LIB, so that's just a combo that would go with the Mirana.
Yeah, I think it's a good ban there by Liberty. They're going to get the Lunar as well as their hard carry.
Very consistent draft. This looks like, this is like a very Navi-esque draft in some ways by LIB.
It looks very solid at the moment. I can't say I disagree much of Energies either. Lifestealer, Clock. We could have some really nice Lifestealer bombs with the Clock's hook.
Yeah, and also with the Mirana arrow guaranteed to hit because of the great synergy with Cogs. So, they've got plays.
Absolutely. It's definitely Liberty going to have to be watching out for that. Have some good ward cover going on. Not give away anything too much. Last band's coming out. Dragon Knight banned by Energy. And Liberty insta-bans, just getting rid of Storm Spirit, in fact. So they're assuming basically that Mirana's not going to be played in mid.
Yeah, I mean LGP playing it as support isn't very unlikely, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that it is going to be a Shanks Mirana, and then so the final ban here, or final pick here by LIB is going to be a solo mid hero, which is a little bit awkward because they don't know what the solo mid is necessarily for Energy. So they're going to pick a hero which is good against Mirana and what's left in the pool.
Yeah.
And they can't pick DK, which is like a signature Plick hero.
I just think maybe Plick would pick the Puck or something like that. Pucks, I haven't really seen that much in South African Dota, to be honest, and usually
I think
quite popular.
Puck is probably the best pick at the moment. It also denies Energy from picking that if they want to pick that up for their own Lifestealer bombs.
Yeah.
They're going to go support. So yeah, it is going to be a solo mid Mirana.
Okay.
Or possibly a solo mid Clockwork with the offlane Mirana, but I think it's like currently like 95% that it's going to be Mirana mid.
Yeah. That would be the more traditional way to go about
unless
things.
Unless it's going to be a mid picked up here by LIB, which is very, very bad against... very, very good against Mirana and very bad against Clockwork. Then they might switch it up.
Yeah.
So final pick, I think, Puck is fine. Strong here against Mirana. The arrow, you can dodge the arrows with phase shift.
Mm-hmm.
You can initiate, and obviously you can set up some nice kills with the Nyx Assassin once you've got your Blink Dagger up.
So it looks like Nyx is going to be playing offlane at the moment, though.
Yeah.
Or solo, should I say.
Yeah, solo offlane. Well, offlane with Buttermilk. They're on the side of Dire, so it's a little bit worse. It's a little bit like worse than that, you can't contest the pull camps and into the lane, but it's also nice so that you have more control and access to the jungle, so you're able to hide very effectively, get some levels.
Yeah. And they're taking a while now, picking what that last hero to be. Any thoughts on what it should be? I would have said Storm Spirit, but of course that's already been banned out. I recently starting to love Storm Spirit quite a lot. One of my favorite heroes right now. But we're not going to see today.
I think it could be Kunkka or Puck. I think I like the best 2 picks.
Kunkka would be an interesting one. Going with Elder Titan. Okay. Now, I've seen teams like EG do some fantastic work with Elder Titan and literally just destroy a game in about 12 minutes with this hero.
It's a very, very interesting hero, and I think that when it made its way onto the competitive scene, it was only played offlane, really. Once or twice it was played support, but almost always offlane.
Yeah.
And Flick, it's going to be an interesting hero to have in the mid lane against a Mirana. I think that... Yeah, it's going to be not as easy as he would like, I think.
Yeah, I'm just going to quickly go through a team. He's got Super Fancy on the Rubik, Plick on the Elder Titan, Impact back on the Veno, Zeus going to be on the Luna, and Buttermilk, as we mentioned, is going to be on the Nyx. Down in the Radiant, we've got Klitzy on the Lifestealer, LGP on the Crystal Maiden, Zera on the Visage. Shank's going to be playing mid with the Mirana, and Clockwork is going to be done by Random Hero.
So both sides, nothing really huge being made. Zeus on Luna Luna's also one of those heroes that Zeus likes to play a lot. I wouldn't say it's as good as Mirana, but it is definitely it is like a very powerful hero given the team fight potential that they have. It's a kind of hero that in like the very late game can solo against all of these heroes here. But there's a lot of mid game strength in the side of the EN draft. Yeah. Especially, as you were saying, the Visage Familiars and the Clockwork Hook and Cogs and Nyx just does so much damage once he has Armlet and Phase boots up.
Yeah, I think if Zeus's Luna is anything like his Wind Ranger, then Liberty will probably be doing very well over here. But I don't think Luna's going to be maybe quite as effective so early on. We'll have to see about that. Plick going to be going for his blocks. You need to get that one perfect.
Shanks messed his block a little bit. He tried the Arteezy Dendi block, standing on the left-hand side to try and get the creeps to merge so he could block them easier. But one creep did spawn and still screwed with him. He's got the better block, but...
Yeah, sorry, Plick, you lose that game this time. GG.
Yeah. Oh, there's going to be a gang on Plick level 1 as well.
Okay. Energy, they want some revenge for the traumatic start they had to the last game. Plick, I think, is going to be very careful because he hasn't seen them appear in the other lanes at the moment. This smoke's going to be wearing out fairly soon. Plick's got an okay position at the moment, right? Quite close to the tower. But he's not going to be stepping over this line right now. Okay, LGP moving in. He can't get it to bite. Plick should be surviving this.
Yeah, and Plick got a creep as well with his Astral Spirit there, so... A little bit of a wasted time for Plick, but wasted time for 2 support heroes as well.
Yeah.
And mid lane's the easier lane to kind of catch back up.
I think Plick, he probably would have been getting experience still, I imagine.
No, he was just outside of experience there. You would have, but I mean, the jump to level 2 and 3 in a solo lane is very, very quick.
Yeah.
And once he's got bottle up, the spammer is going to be able to put out onto the Mirana is so huge.
Random Hero is going to have to be careful here on top lane. Super Fancy and Zeus might be trying to pull some tricks together, and Impact currently pulling. But that's a very nice ward that they've got up on the top lane, the Radiant guys. Boom, there it goes. And he's just going to steal a tiny bit of that farm. Maybe attract some of the attention and pull it closer to his tower, but only going to be catching one of those creeps.
And Buttermilk's in the bot lane, in a 1v2 lane, pretty fine for him. LGP's in the jungle trying to play kind of the Scantroll, what people refer to, the kind of bush Crystal Maiden and makes plays into the mid and into the bot lane where you can. But with Zero standing in a lane, it's a little bit more awkward. I think he should be pulling here to maintain equilibrium for Klitzy. Buttermilk can't actually stand, like very, very far up the lane. He is very, very, very tanky in terms of spike carapace and high base region, but he's not very fast yet. Once he's got those boots up, then he's a little bit of a problem.
Definitely. And we've got Elder Titan doing some good damage on Shanks.
He's got his boots actually coming towards him now. And Plick's got his bottle, and he's going to get the first rune.
Oh, this is good. This should be winning over the lane for at least the next period of time. 30 seconds or so.
He's about 1 creep behind in terms of experience at the moment, so he's caught up back nicely.
Yeah. I think so. Button might have to watch out. In a couple of levels' time, this Nyx is going to start. The Nyx, sorry, is going to start becoming quite scary. And Klitzy is definitely going to be looking to get a stronger game than he had before. Again, we're getting pressure. Double damage has been popped by Plick.
And he hits so hard with double damage and having Astral Spirit and Natural Aura. So good.
There's Shanks. He can't leap away for actually a little bit of time. And that would have been probably 2-shot kill there, especially with the double damage. How much damage does he do? Yeah, 152 at this level is crazy.
Flares here.
I want to see Plickster go for some huge items this game, maybe like Blink Dagger, and just blink in and be better than an Earthshaker.
Or get some stuns going on, some AoE stuns.
Yeah, Zeus this game you can see hasn't been hitting creeps as well as he did the previous game. But this is because there's just no pressure on Klitzy Bananas. He's able to free farm. Just AFK free farm really.
Yeah. And Luna doesn't have quite the range that Wind Ranger had. He shouldn't be struggling from that though. He should be picking it up just fine. And Flickto, you got pressure happening there. LGP did get the invis. Just wanted to deny it away, so no extra bottle charges for Plick. And it's something he kind of relies on as an Elder Titan. He uses a lot of mana.
Yeah, but then again, so does Shanks, and Shanks is just standing there on the side. He's gone 3-on-1 standard build, but he doesn't have a lot of mana to spam Starstorm at the moment. He can get 2 of those off. And yeah, he doesn't have a lot of HP, so he can only safely farm for a small bit, and he's missing a creep or 2 here or there.
Yeah.
I think we could see a kill in the top lane on Clockwork in the next minute or 2.
Okay, so that ward here, this observer that they've got up at the top, is definitely helping him a lot, and he just knows when to run back. I'm actually very surprised that Impact hasn't gone for the D ward just yet. He's got sentries on him, but he hasn't tried to make that play. And people in chat asking, is game 1 close? Well, Liberty managed to take it out, and in the end it actually turned out to be fairly convincing. But hang on a second, we got some pressure. You said the kill could be happening, and Random Hero looks to be struggling. His cogs will help him out, but that is going to be a kill for Impact. In fact, he's going to take almost a counter kill with the tower damage.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been a lot easier if Zeus just didn't get bounced by the cogs. But Potom popped ulti, and that's like, 75 mana going astray there. He's regenerating HP and mana effectively though now, and he's got a full bottle. So the 6-minute bottle, I think that we want to see Plickster just trying to get that up, and they'll be fine.
Yeah. Let's hold on. Let's see what Super Fancy's going to be up to. I think he got the no, he wouldn't have got detected.
No.
I think he might have been spotted by their rockets, to be honest.
Ah, I didn't see the rocket. Plicky's going to be picking up the regen rune.
Yeah, that's exactly what he needs. That's kind of fancy also being in a good position should there be an engagement. And Zeus is going to catch up very quickly once he's gone for Ring of Aquila, which is an item that we often see. We see Luna's skip and they go straight for the Helm of the Dominator.
Yeah.
They don't rely on the actual mana regen and damage that it provides. I'd like to see often the drum get picked up by the Luna, but if you go Helm of the Dominator and you have a lane that's going like this, then it should be fine just to go be greedy and go Helm straight after Aquila.
Yeah, definitely. And Klitzy's actually having a much nicer game at the moment. He's just been left to his farm. He's just doing fine. Nothing to be concerned about. But they aren't getting hero kills. But he's actually got money for the first time early game. This series.
He's also got Midas, so economically he's going to be a little bit ahead of everyone from about the 16, 17 in the mark. He's just popped it now, so he's going to have phase boots up in about a minute or 2.
Some nasty damage being taken there by Zeus.
Yeah, he's going to have to pop his... Oh, he's going to get solved up, actually.
Not easy. There's going to be some pressure now on the mid tower. Easy with the Starstorm. There's going to be some nice farm going in the way of Mirana. Buttermilk, now what's he getting up to? He still needs 150 gold for his arcane boots. Surely he'll be going for that item next. But you know, these guys have been trying to pick each other off here and there, but they've also been detecting every kind of move that they've tried to make on each other. And look at that. Flick. He just uses that spirit, but this might be dangerous. If we have a bite and an arrow, I think Shanks is a little bit too close. He could have maybe landed arrow there. He's going to hit one. No, is there enough damage? He's going to be bottling up. Plick will narrowly survive. That was insanely close. Some nice bottle usage, keeping him alive. And the clock missed his flare, in fact.
Showing the power of, well, I mean, it is level 3 flare, so probably would have done the, definitely, or almost definitely would have sealed the deal.
Yeah.
But showing the power of Magic Wand, really, able to instantly heal, you know, it's just such a strong mechanic.
Oh, it was a magic wand, and then on top of that, he had to use the bottle charges between the auto attacks. Otherwise, he would definitely not have survived. Got double damage now on impact. Let's see what kind of impact he can make.
Oh my word! Please no.
Warming up here, warming up. Getting into this.
That was a terrible pun.
And Nick is going to be having his arcane boots at the moment, and he's going to go back into lane. Try and get some more XP. Only 9 for 0 in terms of creep kill, so he's not really getting much gold. But he's not dying, getting the XP in. That's what counts.
And we also see a rotation coming out top. LGP just standing there on the side. He gets scouted out straight away, and that ward's going to get counted. Impact's just waiting for possibly +1 to come top, and then they can make a move out of this. The smoke getting dispelled, and LGP is hiding in the jungle here.
Yeah.
Zeus is quite low, but if he pops it onto Strength Threads, he'll have 500 HP.
And if he pops his ulti, then LGP will just melt. But oh, some good damage. We have got a bite going, and there's going to be the hook. This is surely going to be a frag. Zeus will be the first death for Liberty, but this should surely be a counter frag. Vendetta to seal the deal. Nicely done by Buttermilk. But it's a big shame to have to lose out on your hard carry.
Yeah, that was just a little bit greedy. They knew who were there and what could have happened, and they just decided to do nothing about it, really.
Yeah.
And that's compounded by the fact that you see Clitsy Bananas now going to have his arcane boots up in a few minutes. Maybe 3 minutes.
Hold on, so they're
sorry, no, it's arcane, it's omelets. I don't know why I said arcane boots, but I mean omelets.
Got TPs coming out top. Random hero getting back in this. He's going to be watching his flare go over his head. They seem to be having a stalemate up in the middle at the moment.
Yeah, but I mean, neither side's got a mechanism now, so it really just boils down to the effectiveness of spam on natural order.
Now, who are the mech carriers for these teams?
For LIB, it could be the Elder Titan, or it could be the Venomancer, I think.
Okay.
But Rubik's normally arcane boots into some ability item, Yules or Force Staff or Blink Dagger. For Ian, it's Crystal Maiden or the Visage.
Okay, we've got a big net worth lead actually for the Lifestealer right now.
Yeah,
Clitsy's having a nice game.
Energy about 2k ahead, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's almost all on Clitsy. Or yeah, 1,700 on him.
Yeah, it's mostly him to be honest. And Morana's got a slight edge on the Elder Titan.
A random hero, since he's got his phase boots, got quite a lot more creeps now per minute in the last couple of minutes in before.
Yeah, but the amount of denies that we're seeing from Zeus is actually pretty impressive at the moment. We're getting rid of quite a lot of that XP, but we've got a smoke. There it is, we've got a hook in. Is there going to be an eclipse coming out, or is he just going to be stunned through it? Yep, no additional damage. Great pickoff. Are they going to be able to get any more? The arrow was already used by Shanks. So
yeah,
Impact will survive.
Plick's in an awkward position here. He needs to try to get out and not get arrowed.
Some good damage going on, and it's going to be Impact taking the hit for Plick. I'm pretty sure it would have hit Plick otherwise. Okay, this is nice work there from Ian, but and look as well, they're going to be getting the bottom tier 1. We saw a kill happening, didn't even catch the side of that. Buttermilk taking the clockwork out.
Just being huge by himself. And Zeus is back now, and he hasn't used Eclipse. It is only level 1 Eclipser, but it's enough of a deterrent to get rid of Morana, heading back towards mid.
Yeah, I think Zeus would like to have just gotten the Eclipse off when he was cogged in, but he was just perma-stunned, so there was no real chance of doing that. Because there would have been a lot of damage coming out otherwise. And it looks like Energy are having a lot nicer a game than they did last time, playing on the Radiant side.
Yeah, they're a game down, and they wanted to play it safe. All their heroes are very stock standard. No, I wouldn't say easy to play heroes. They've got some high, but they put the high skill heroes on their like kind of, I don't want to say high skill players, but the players they're playmakers. You know, they've got the Mirana and Shanks.
Yeah.
He's normally the kind of guy who sets the tone for how a game's going to go.
Definitely. And I think Klitzy fairly soon is going to start coming to it. Probably by the 20-minute mark we'll see some massive kills coming out. There we've got a stun. Random hero going to go down. And it's going to be Buttermilk who takes the last hit on that one. Oh, and actually Klitzy's made his way in. Impact going to be TP out just about. That was very close. But a nice pick off. Clockwork. Actually, Clockwork has been the only person who has died on the team Energy.
Offlane hero feeding, classic.
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, and mid's kind of equal in terms of what they have at the moment, but given the fact that Plick hasn't really made any kills, he's currently just trying to get up as much gold. Stun coming forward here. Plick's gonna get nailed. He's in a lot of trouble now.
Is this going to be a kill right now? Getting as much damage in as possible. Here comes the Starstorm. He gets the double hit as well. Bottle is being spammed by Plick, but Leap comes out as well. Can Plick survive this one? There's a TP in and just about enough damage. TP cancelled there. And maybe some pressure at the top.
Yeah, there's a Nike's bomb about to happen here.
Well, I'm actually going to follow Random Hero through this one a little bit. See if he can do anything with a hook. Get a bit of vision. Is there an angle at all? No, they're just gonna infest out. Just take
LIB
power down.
can't engage here. They really should be trying to make a kill on Shanks now.
I think Shanks is aware that he's got a bullseye on his head.
Arrow coming forward here.
And look at that, Klitzy coming in as well. This should be a kill onto Zeus. He manages to get the Eclipse out. Can Zeus survive this one? One more hit. Klitzy finds it. There it is, Elder Titan ulti, and Klitzy trying to toggle the armlet, but not able to do so enough. Flare as well from Clockwork, but no one's on low enough health. But there it is, onto a hook. I heard the hook, but didn't realize it was just going onto a creep.
Yeah, and for the first time, I think, LIB in the kill lead, 6-5.
On this game, yeah.
But their kill on Klitzy is pretty huge. They were 4,000 gold behind, or just over 4,000 before that fight happened, and given that their carry died, they had to get the cross kill on Klitzy, otherwise they would be like so totally screwed.
Yeah.
He's gonna have Basher though, nonetheless. And we really need to see a BKB on the Luna. Although it won't help against Clockwork, it'll help for what happens after that Clockwork hook.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be helpful.
Nice ancient stacks coming out here by Buttermilk.
Did that manage to stack that one?
No, you didn't stack that one, but there are 3 stacks here already.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. As I hear a rage. Zeus, is he going to be in trouble? We've got a flare coming out as well. It almost was the last hit, in fact. And we actually had a stolen arrow there, and now stolen infest. Plick coming out to put some pressure on, and actually the stomp will work as a stun. Is this going to be a kill? Klitzy does get the open wounds there onto the Rebecca, and there's the infest. Well, and there it is. Amazing plays from Super Fancy, and what the clock is going to take a dive as well. Oh,
super
man.
Fancy, just being super fancy, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, that was some cool moves there. We got LGP, frostbite off onto Plick, and Plick's mad because of that. He's going to throw out the ulti, but not going to connect with anything.
Yeah, ulti has 100-second cooldown, so it's not spammable, but it's not like unforgivable if you miss it once.
Yeah. Completely.
And once again, we see Zeus dying for Lifestealer +1. So the kill difference went from -1 to now to 0 to +1, and now 2 kill advantage to LIB, but it's only now beginning to have a small effect on the gold and XP graphs.
Let's have actually a look and show people. And just below, well, about 4,000 gold advantage XP. It's actually in the way of Liberty at the moment. That play from Super Fancy was excellent. I enjoyed that. Definitely a highlight of this series so far. And Clintsy's got to be annoyed by that. One more hit, you could see he was just going for it. One more right click and then the Infest, and oh, I'm dead.
Oh, that hook just missing Zeus. Just a little bit too far up north to connect to them. Yeah, I think the hashtag we got to get going here is definitely be fancy.
Let's see if he can do that again. The Rubik plays though can be a pretty difficult hero to utilize. Super Fancy knows what he's doing. Go on, camp time to Super Fancy.
Well, Buttermilk's gonna try get a friend to come in closer, and they're gonna be able to make a pick off here. So I don't know if you know how Elder Titan. As they engage on random hero, there's a stun missing. Many stuns coming forward. Buttermilk's actually just gonna try hightail it out there. But how Elder Titan, Arrow just barely missing him. Yeah, how Elder Titan used to work is that the mirror image would move in the opposite direction of what you would ever do. So you'd be able to make ridiculous kills by placing your illusion, your astral image, and then TPing to base, and the image would follow them all the way back to get some huge long range kills.
I wasn't really around in that time, sadly. I can imagine that being solid.
Oh, there's an Infest bomb happening here.
Not the one we're expecting to see, but okay. Vendetta's up. I'm going to find him straight away. There it is, Infest bomb. Random hero. He's going to die extremely fast. And Shanks as well in a lot of trouble.
A little bit of a wasted Venom ulti there, but they're not going to
nice pick off by Klitzy.
They're upset. It's going to be 3-for-1 here. Klitzy's going to get brought down.
There it is. He's trying to take a run.
He can't be huge enough.
No, he can't. He got the kill though on the carry, which is nice enough, but they're still losing out. 3-for-1 at the moment. And, well, the three biggest heroes on Energy died.
Yeah, he's not fancy enough to survive.
He can only dream, man.
And Plick has got double damage. He's going to try get one of these poor familiars as they spawn.
Klitzy still has a massive gold advantage, though.
And he's going to have that for a long time. I mean,
it's compared to everyone else's gold, it's enormous.
Yeah, it's true, but like as we've seen, they've done such a good job at just bringing him down. Remember that of his net worth, 1900 is a Hand of Midas. Yeah. So that's like a very, very useless item in team fights. I mean, 30 attack speed is not very significant. So if you exclude that 1900, I mean, on top of Zeus, he's got what, 4,000 gold. So he's only got about a 2,000 gold lead. It is considerable. It's 33% on the Luna, but it's not like insurmountable. He's also got Basher, which is not as effective an item, I think, as, for example, what like BKB is going to do for the Luna. I mean, Nyx has a free BKB, but it's not an item which gives you strength and damage.
Yeah. And it's actually Plick who's having troubles once again. Surprised he didn't actually disconnect in the first game. He's usually the troublemaker of every game you stream of him.
Yeah, his internet at home is very, very unreliable.
Zera hasn't really been part of many kills at all. He's only got 2 assists. I mean, he hasn't died or anything, but no huge presence. Whereas Buttermilk, 7-0-3.
Yeah, Buttermilk playing well. Zeus feeding this game, but farming pretty well. I mean, not terribly. I think that if Zeus just gets 10 minutes of time when he gets only kills and no deaths, he'll be right back in it. And the stack over here that's happened is definitely a good thing for him to go pick off again.
So, I mean, he's got the Helm of the Dominator. He should surely be stacking those Ancients himself.
Yeah,
I mean, he can pay his teammates to do it, but
I think his creeps have just... I think his last creep got picked off in that fight.
Oh, yeah.
Plick could be in a little bit of trouble here.
We've got an arrow coming out. The creeps are getting in the way, though, of Shanks.
Yeah.
And Plick's going to survive. He'll be just fine. Invis ruined down here. Both teams are going to be aware of that.
And Yasha up on the Mirana, so looking to be going for some Manta Stars.
Yeah, I expect so. Yeah, and 15 charges as well on the one, so he's got a little bit to fall back on in case some kind of fight goes wrong. A nice stacking as well going on the hard camps. TP's coming in. Is there going to be a fight in a second?
Spoil that shot.
There's just the familiars coming in, trying to get rid of Super Fancy's confidence.
I think that's Ian really shouldn't fight until they finish this make off. It's pretty close on Visage. He needs 180 gold.
Oh yeah.
Even if he just goes and farms one camp.
Buttermilk now, he's trying to get some intel. He's not going to find much at the moment, but maybe they can swing past Klitzy and get something. No, he's not going to go for it.
Yeah, Shanks
actually,
also
his
invisible
Vendetta
here.
runs out in a second. Whoop, Shanks knows where he is.
Well, Shanks is actually going to be sneaky and just go up here. They know exactly where he is.
Yep.
He's in dangerous territory here. They're all moving back.
Klitzy as well, though. And Shanks should know that there's some ancient stacking going on. Buttermilk's just sitting here waiting for his Vendetta. Oh, it's just in the nick of time. But look at the damage they're trying to get out. Buttermilk going to be alright. LGP. He's surely going to die right now. Elder Titan ulti also going to be falling. Luminescent Bean as well. And in fact, Nyx will die.
Yeah, the
And
Plick is going to
oh
feed as
dear.
well.
Here comes the feed. LRB were doing so well earlier. But they're going to lose 2 heroes and only for a measly support.
Oh, leap by Fancy. Not fancy enough this time.
No, he can't get out of it on this occasion. And a small revenge kill there by Klitzy. And Zeus doesn't really seem to want to take part in it. He's just like, let me farm, and I'll be useful again to you fairly soon. And actually, come to think of it, 23 minutes in, not a single tower has gone down on Energy's side. So there's plenty of gold to be earned for Liberty.
Yeah, of the 4K advantage, 3K is in towers, and this is just a testament to the fact that they don't have like team fight items on the side of LIB at the moment. There's nowhere close to a mech, nowhere close to a BKB on the Luna, and 4 stuff is coming on Rubik. That's probably going to be one of the first items they get.
Not too far away from BKB. I think another 800 gold.
Yeah.
And it should come pretty quick. And I think with that, then Zeus is definitely going to feel a lot more happy to take part in these team fights.
The problem is Klitzy Bananas is 600 gold away from finishing his Abyssal Blade.
Ouch, yeah. And he's probably going to win that race. And then he's actually going to become very scary, disabling that Luna. I think Liberty really realizes that they have to start pushing some towers somehow, but there's just some fantastic defense going on from Energy. They've upped their game compared to the last one.
It's hard pushing into towers when the enemy has Mirana ulti, because you can't ward towers, and you know they've always got that ability to counter push and counter engage.
Impact. Every time I see him, he just seems to have a double damage. I don't know what's up with that.
Yeah, Buttermilk's looking to make a play on the LGP bot. This is gonna be a kill here.
Oh, nicely done. Crystal Maiden gonna go down so squishy. We've got another pause coming out over here.
This time by Ian, and it's most likely 0 lagging. Just based on the fact that random hero very rarely lags, and normally the twins are fine.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
What items are Elder Titan going for? He's got his Ogre's Clubs out. Is he going for a BKB as well?
Or Heaven's Halberd.
Okay.
Heaven's Halberd makes a lot of sense in that, like, the Mirana's not going to be going for BKB, I wouldn't think. So, yeah, it normally is like an excellent item on that. In that regard. Oh.
Trying to get on this bottom tower, do as much damage to it as possible at the moment, but there is pressure coming in. There are familiars looming over their head. And we've got Clockwork as well. He's firing out a flare. Klitzy just coming out. There's going to be open wounds. Plick is going to get his ulti down. Klitzy will avoid any damage from that, but Plick giving away that easy kill. And he's going to be ashamed of himself.
It's kind of their fault, though, for like staying so long.
Yeah,
Push this tower.
it was a long time. They know they've got to make a move, but at the same time they've just got to hold themselves together, be disciplined, and just wait for that chance to open itself.
Yeah, that said though, Zeus has just had a lot of free farm time.
Yeah, I think that's really what they were trying to earn him, and he should have the BKB heading over to him right now. That's it. That's gonna help a huge amount, and now Zeus can start going for some big damage items. And I think they can afford to give away maybe a tier 2, and providing they have enough space for Zeus to maybe get another big item, I think things are still looking okay for them. Oh wow, they're going to get an arrow on Buttermilk. There's a hook as well. Easy pickings right there. Rubik managed to steal on a match.
Battery assault.
Yeah. We've seen better steals from you, Super Fancy. I think he was trying to get the hook, but... Or maybe the cogs even.
Yeah, all of those spells, very, very good.
Just what are you hiding, Rashad?
Yeah, this should be easy gold, easy XP there for EN. And
yeah, Rosh is just, you know, such an easy pickings when you have a life stealer that's got so many items. The Mirana's finished her Manta style as well now, so... I don't know who's going to take this, but I would assume just Klitzy.
Yeah,
and this means that the easy kills on Klitzy are no longer.
Yeah, he's got the Abyssal, he's starting to become a massive
He's the buttermilk
threat.
of this game.
Yeah, no, that's right.
And this is something that Luna's doing that I really don't like, is the Yasha after Helm of the Dominator and BKB. I think it's a very suboptimal item to go Manta.
You think he shouldn't be going Manta, or...?
No, I think he should be going for raw DPS, MKB or Butterfly.
Okay.
It's very easy to go for the smaller items first though, so there's a little bit of logic behind that, but...
Yeah.
Also, the Ancients got warded off here. It's about to die though.
Yeah, slightly annoying for them, but they'll be fine with that. Let's have a look at the gold advantage now. 10,000 gold in favor of Energy. XP isn't, you know, really far at all. Liberty are hanging in there when it comes to levels, but they're about to lose their last tower outside the fort.
Yeah, they can't really team fight. They don't have mech. They need to stand back and just try to get some good trades.
We got CM TP'd in, and you're probably starting to wonder, why the hell am I doing here? I'm on my own. I can't fight this. I've got Buttermilk. He's looking over him. Is there going to be a stun coming in?
They're going to have to all get back to defend, so... Buttermilk might stay for a little bit just to put some pressure here.
Yeah.
But the Venom wards are going to start fading away now.
So Zeus is still actually over there, still pushing down the bottom. If they lose this tier 3 and they start having a go at the racks, then I think that Zeus is going to start trying to break down. But they've managed to push them away, and it looks like Zeus has got a bit more space. If he's too close, then he'll die.
He can't stand too close to the tower to fight though, because if there's supports that come in, he'll just die straight up. So he's got to just farm out the jungle, get back as soon as he can. Really, he's not that far off Manta Star now. He's about 2k, but the only it's good against the open wounds.
Yeah.
And maybe he can make some plays to bait Abyssal going on to one of his illusions, but I don't think ultimately it's like the best at all.
Oh wow. Really nice sentry, and I just don't think Buttermilk was expecting to die that fast.
And Shang's doing considerable damage now.
Oh, nice little stun there by Elder Titan, but yeah, the damage is starting to increase. And with 3,000 gold in the bank, what do you think he's going to be going for next?
I think he should be going Diffusal Blade. There's no obvious Diffusal Blade targets, there's no Omni Knights they're going to want to diffuse down, but there are a lot of magic wielders that are going to take a lot of damage from it, and the amount of slow that's on the side of both sides. He can also, I think he can purge off the Venomancer ulti.
Army of Illusions coming in. Army of Illusions dying, and really nice stun there. It's going to be the ulti out by Plick. And it's going to be Zeus as well. He's going to push down to the Eclipse. There's going to be a death on the Visage. Klitzy, Aegis is gone. Are they going to go for the second kill? Ian are looking over him. Wow.
they stacked it so poorly, but it doesn't make a difference. They were bursting him down as fast as they could. Wonderful execution by LIB.
So
and
nice.
Bringing it back to 2-kill advantage in their favor. The gold of that won't be much, but if they can convert this mid-tier 1 and possibly top-tier 1. Top-tier 1's taking like no damage at all though.
Oh, look at this stun, and Buttermilk, what can he do? He's just been frostbitten, and there's going to be another stun on him. Random Hero will get the cogs. Buttermilk will be feeding once again, but maybe this will open up something for Liberty to get a kill onto Random Hero.
I think they need to back out here. They're not sure about where everyone is. Oh, the arrow! Oh my word.
The steals again from Super Fancy.
Yeah, maybe they should just get over that kill and just go for mid-tower. It's already taking damage.
What was really nice though at the team fight that happened up top is that Zeus managed to get both of the kills, and that's a real boost to the goal that he had.
He's got Manta Star flying up now.
Yeah, he's starting to catch up quite a lot.
Well, oh, the arrow there nearly catching Shanks. Nice one by Fancy.
There's another arrow wars coming out. But it's going to be Super Fancy and Impact QT running away. Aghanims, though, on Zera.
Yeah, and he's
more
definitely
annoying familiars to deal with.
He's got the micro to be able to handle that. Does look like Elder Titan's actually going for BKB, which I think is quite interesting given the Abyssal Blade and just Elder Titan. But
yeah,
it's not bad. It's just I don't think very standard.
Well, we've got some camps being pulled.
Some wards being countered. Oh, they know where they are. Zeus surely not that greedy that he's going to trust there. Yeah.
No, I mean his life is very valuable right now. He can't give away any more kills. And he's got his Manta Star. Surely he's going to be going after Butterfly or something along those lines next. Or maybe go Monkey King Bar. I'm not sure really what Zeus would like to take, but I recommend certainly a Butterfly. Okay, well, let's keep an eye on Random Hero though.
He doesn't have a lot of HP though, so maybe he needs to go for some more tanky items.
Random Hero might be going for a hook. He's waiting for an opportunity, but Liberty, they're backing off into base. Oh, he's going to be missing that, and Clissy's just going to infest out straight away. Anyhow, not waste any more time.
Clissy's going for the AC. I think Zeus, needs to go for the Butterfly. Maybe after that, consider something like Satanic.
Yeah. I wouldn't go Satanic next item, just get a little bit more damage going first, and then head out for the big guns.
Yeah. Otherwise, they're just going to ignore him in team fights. And also Satanic, you need damage to get the Satanic ball rolling.
Yeah.
Bottom lane, the creeps are stacking up here. Nice. There had to be a response coming out from Ian, mainly because it was the triple range creep stack. So that would have just mean this bottom tower would have taken quite a lot of damage.
Yeah,
and
some more
once again, just
there.
making room for Plick and Zeus to farm.
Plick's certainly falling behind a lot on the farm compared to Shanks, but he's trying to keep up with it, and he's still a little bit far away from his, not too far, 500 gold from his BKB. He needs to pick that up real soon. We've got a smoke coming out. Zeus maybe going to try and bait himself with his teammates behind him.
But Zeus is kind of caught up to Clissy Bananas now. The difference between them is essentially just the Midas.
Exactly, a tiny bit of attack speed. Who's got a problem with that? And Zeus is on his own there, and there's still a smoke in progress. Arrow as well comes out, and then it's going to be Venno who's revealed. All of them will be. We've got a lift on Shanks, and it's going to be BKB going to be used immediately. He misses everything with a Starstorm. Plick going to get taken down by the cogs. He surely will die, but we've also got the Eclipse coming out. And is Klitzy going to die one more time? I think he did just use the Abyssal, but he infested, and he's going to go out again. Wow, oh my god, look at the freezing field. It just pummeled everybody. It is only Impact who's alive still, but with Zera and Shanks who are so low right now, they can't do anything, and maybe the ulti's going to take them down.
Ulti can't kill them, but ulti can't kill, but the Gale was on Visage there, and you could see kind of the panic as both of them were like, should I deny you? Should I deny you? And it's just the Venomancer who lives and the Potomy lives, so kind of a cluster fight.
That was quite intense. I suddenly realized, whoa, hang on, Liberty is losing a lot of health. They just couldn't seem to move away from that freezing field. That was a really nice play by the CM. making up for it, because I think if it wasn't for that freezing field, then I would have said it would be at least 2-for-1, if not a lot worse for EN.
But yeah, every time that there's a fight where they hold, it's better because like the goal difference is going to, with all the creeps so close to the side of the LIB, they're going to be able to farm the lane creeps a little bit more effectively. They're going to go, as a result, they're going to open up their jungle. So unless Shanks clears out the entire jungle again, it's going to be just fine for LIB to get back into this now. And more core items are coming up here. You see that Rubik's got that Blink Dagger, the Force Staff, the mech is finished on the Venomancer. Team fight wise, both sides are looking very strong now.
Yeah. Gold still just over 10k in favor of energy.
Yeah,
but that's the towers. Essentially, well, half of that is the towers.
Well, it's 6 towers down outside of the base versus 4 towers down. So there's 4,000 is in towers, 2,000 is in that Midas. You have to kind of say that the Midas is substandard.
But then how much value is it brought? That's the other question.
That's true. It has brought a lot of value, but the item as it stands is it's worth 950 because you can sell it for half price. Rosh though getting taken down here by Zero and his friends.
Nothing going on.
There's no way they could really contest it. The lanes were pushed too close. But with Clissy Bananas dying like he did last time, I think that this isn't necessarily a done deal. Once again, jumping inside random hero. Finished up a pipe as well, so...
We got Eagle Song as well for Zeus, so he is going to be going Butterfly, but he's got no buyback or anything. And we got Smoke as well. I'm going to be keeping the perspective on Random.
They spotted out top, so...
Yeah.
So Zeus will just run into the spot lane and just try to get some counter pressure going here.
Good, and it's the rest of the team. They're trying to make sure that the top lane, well, they don't manage to take down the tier 3. Try to protect that, and more importantly, even the barracks. Don't let them in. And a lot of pressure right now for Liberty. If they can take this game and make a 2-0, that would be a huge impact on the scene. This tier 3 almost down right now. Are they going to be going for a deny?
Yeah, they're just trying to give Zeus as much time here. One more creep wave. If he can clear one more creep wave, it'll be huge. It's going to force a response here. Kind of like the worst split push that you'd really want to see. But if they can hold top with all these Venomancer wards and get counter pressure going here, then it's so good for them.
Right, Zeus is going to escape from here. Oh no, it got cancelled and Zeus is going to go back in, but I think the pressure is going to be happening at the top once again. Arrow, Plick can't dodge it. That's going to be a very long stun. There's the bomb. QT is just going to explode. And now Plick, open wounds. BKB though is pulled out. And now Zeus is back in the game, but he's got the Abyssal on him and he's going to go. He hasn't got a buyback at all. This is going to be top laner Rax gone. Oh no, he did get the buyback. He managed to farm it up through the bottom.
And Rax are taking the fall here, but Clissy Bananas getting lifted up. He's going to get brought down here. Shanks is the one they should be targeting though, because he doesn't have buyback or doesn't have Aegis. And Zeus is going to have to just back this out. The melee barracks have gone, the range racks are going. Nice stun coming out there.
Zeus got loads of gold over here. He actually takes down all 3 familiars then. Open wounds on him, however.
But he's got the buyback.
Oh god, yeah. And that's going to be a long time until he respawns.
100 seconds and gonna have no gold when he comes back.
Yeah, he's just got stone cold 0 gold right now. He must have only just had the buyback when he found that bottom tier 2.
Yeah, the game is kind of slank around 9, kind of like a long shot that LIB are gonna win it now, but there's some good counter pressure that's come in all the other lanes from what Zeus was doing. So, bot tower did get taken, mid tower's taking some damage.
No, I think he's just made some good moves, and he's also those familiars that he killed off. Sure, it looked nice to pick them all 3 of them off, but it did open him up a little too much to Klitzy. Easy open wounds, easy fragging, and now Plick is rage quit.
I don't know if rage quit is the right word.
No, he went with rage quit. But it's a shame though for Liberty, as they managed to kind of have a small plateau there of the goal, trying to make it go down, but then suddenly tier 3 dies, 2 racks down, Luna dies twice. It's rough times, and now the Mirana's got a gold advantage on the Luna. And while the rest of Liberty are sinking down the bottom of the graph, only CM just in the middle of the mix. Are they slating each other again, or?
Just some classic lines going off against each other.
And we got a gem here for Visage, actually. This is going to be useful for those D wards.
Zeus with the BM.
BM?
Bad manners.
Oh, okay. I've never used that acronym in my life.
Notice how the Crystal Maiden nearly has BKB.
Let's have a look. Yeah, LGP, after what was a pretty terrible last game for him, especially at the beginning. I mean, sure, he made up for him a little bit towards the end, but however his team lost. He has had some big plays on this game. Especially that freezing field that happened in mid. I mean, it's been a pleasure to watch here on the Radiant side. And Buttermilk, he's had an up and down game. He's had some really good pickoffs. But he's also just walked into sentries and died at a very fast speed. I think Shanks has definitely had some good arrows throughout this game. Would you be able to pick an MVP of Game 2?
I mean, I think it kind of there's two like candidates for it. And both are sitting at 9.5. I think Buttermilk or Clitsy Bananas have made some great like general plays, but in terms of like the flash dancer of the second game, it's definitely going to be Fancy.
Yeah, but if EN turn out to win this one, of course we'll have to give them an MVP.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just BM to give it to the other team. I love quickly.
Probably Shanks. I think his arrows have been very solid, but Clitsy's also done a good job here. 250 creeps, 40 minutes, 6 creeps a minute.
It's the best that I've seen Clitsy play, I'm pretty sure. He's upped his game. His lifestealer seems to work very well.
Kind of a horse hero.
That arrow, did that hit him or hit the creep? I think it got him.
No, I think it hit him.
Yeah, I can tell Abyssal or whatever the hell is going on.
No, Abyssal's still not on cooldown, so yeah. That seems like all she wrote, really.
Yeah, that could be it. Let's have a look. There's surely going to be one last defense over here.
Yeah, but they need the ulti from the ET to stabilize. That's it. Crystal Maiden's not there, so there's no freezing field. It did a lot of damage in that mid-team fight when it went 4 for 4.
Yeah, that's true. There's everybody dying in that one. And Clitsy, he's moving in. We've got a Gale Rage happening. There is going to be the hook happening onto Impact. And now here comes the Eclipse. Random might die over here. They can't get any additional luminescent beams. We've got the Manta used. Shanks almost getting the kill off. It really doesn't matter at this point because all of Liberty players are just so weak right now. Freezing field onto 1. Why not? The game coming to an end. Actually, they're going to call it right now. GG. It looks like game number 2 is going to be picked up by Energy. And we will get, for the first time on this stream in the South African Dota, it's going to be a tiebreaker. Hell yeah. I'm hyped for this one, man. Again, though, a pretty long game. They're taking quite a while to stomp each other. And each of these games... Well, I stomp probably the wrong word, but whatever.
26-20, a little bit closer than the previous game, but I mean, really good work by EN to bounce back and take it to the third.
Yeah, they've definitely recovered, and I'm so curious to see what's going to be happening on the next game. It could be very exciting to see. Will Liberty be able to take it and prove the 36% on Dota 2 Lounge right and get them lots and lots of items and make many people very poor? Or is Energy going to be running with the odds? I don't know. And as you said, MVP going to be going over obviously to an EN guy on this map. And obviously we'll give another MVP at the end of the whole